Here are my thoughts on Kenobi with spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. First of all, overall, I loved the episode. I loved everything about it. I think, I'm talking about the first 2 episodes here. I think what I loved most about it was that it wasn't what I expected. There were a lot of things that I didn't see coming. I really thought that this show was just going to be mainly his time, Kenobi's time in the desert, watching over Luke, fighting off sand people, things like that. And these first 2 episodes were very different from that. When I saw Leia, my heart just melted. I wanted to cry. I love that we spent really the first episode and a half focusing on Leia. I thought maybe if anything, we would see a glimpse of her at some point in the series, maybe. But all this time spent on her, I did not see it coming. And I loved it. About a year ago, I read the book Leia, Princess of Alderaan, and it was about Leia's life as a teenager on Alderaan. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but it's such a great book. And watching episode 2 made me feel like I was kind of catching a glimpse of that book. It was really cool to see more of Alderaan in live action, and episode 1 too. I like the beginning of the first episode where we see Kenobi, in hiding. He's working, trying to sneak under the radar, make it on his own. Very much had Force Awakens vibe with Rey, working, trying to make a living. That whole scene where Kenobi's making his food, and then he goes out and he sits and he watches the horizon. It reminded me of Rey doing the same thing in the Force Awakens. I thought that was pretty cool. And finally, Riva. I love Riva. I think she's an awesome character, very badass and intimidating. And I spent a lot of time wondering, well, what's her deal with Kenobi? Do they have some kind of history together? Why is this so important to her? And then in the second episode, we get further explanation where she really wants to prove herself. She feels this need to prove herself and, present Kenobi to Vader or kill him for him. We can all relate to that, right? We've all had at some point this feeling where we felt like we had to prove ourselves. So it kind of helped me to understand her a little bit better and have a little bit of, empathy for her. But I think she's a great character. So overall, I'm loving the show. I'm loving where it's going, and I can't wait for more. What do you all think?